EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
A lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. And one more time, here's Kirk. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. Still going inside the 20, and finally down at the 9-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. The slot man in motion right. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Really did. The formula looking good so far in this one. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Stanley. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade American. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Here's Stanley to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stanley looking to pass. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Stanley. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll go Madison up the middle. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are back within a score. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
On second down, Lawrence. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's one wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
The Jaguars at 9-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Lawrence on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
The left side completion to Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Jaguars on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
They'll run with ETN.
And he'll take this one for a Jags touchdown.
Travis ETN
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Stanley.
And a screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
to throw again. Stanley escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Walker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
They'll get this underneath to Madison.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stanley. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. They go play action with Stanley. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get it behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's a give to Madison running right.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Another carry now for Madison. Nifty move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Madison will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Again, Madison. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Stanley. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception.
He's got a man, complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 98 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench, because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Cameron Sutton, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action in Stanley. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
103 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Stanley. And incomplete. They try to drop it off.
As soon as he went down, began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted. And they did.
Throwing on 1st down. Stanley.
That's caught downfield by Addison.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Jordan Addison,
37 yards.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On the handoff, it's Madison. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A play fake. Now Stanley. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a give to Madison. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Going on the ground with Madison. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Stanley. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 24 yards. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle there from James Houston. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked up by Folasade and Milliken. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Open man right side is Ingram. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 6 yards away.
And the Jags take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.